Hello everybody. Today we're going to be talking about budget fishing gear. Topic of discussion today is going to be a Shimano 2000 IX spinning rod reel combo. It's a rod reel combo you can buy for $24.99 at any local Walmart. I've had mine for a couple of years now. I'm going to let you know what I think about it. Stay tuned. So here we have the reel. It's a Shimano 2000. If you're familiar with any spinning reels in the Shimano line, you know they have the 1000, 2000, 2500, 4000 and so on. And that's more or less signifying the size of the reel. 2000 sort of in the middle. 1000 being smaller, 4000 being bigger. This rod reel combo, as I said, can be had at Walmart for $24.99. A pretty good price for a rod reel combo. I want to say that the reel itself, if you're just interested in the reel, I think can be had for around $17. So it's hard to find anything cheaper than that that's functions to the level that this rod and reel combo does. A few of things about the rod. The rod's really nothing to brag about. This is a 6-foot medium action rod. You can see there. It's what Shimano calls a aerospace rod. Really nothing to write home about with that. This reel though, I'm really a fan of the controls of this reel. Seems like a lot of spinning reels these days are going to exclusively the top drag. I really prefer this rear drag, especially when fighting a fish. You can make quick adjustments, going clockwise, adding more drag, counterclockwise less. And again, if you're just watching this video and looking to get into fishing for the first time, drag is when the bail, this part here, is actually down. It's how much pressure it takes to pull line off of the reel. As you can see here, the drag is very light now. So to make that more, I would turn it clockwise and it becomes harder to pull line off the reel, which is very handy when you're fighting a fish, be able to make those adjustments back here to keep pressure off your line. This particular reel is wound up with 8-pound monofilament, just plain eagle coil, cheap stuff you can buy at Walmart too. It will hold 170 yards of 6-pound line, 120 yards of 8-pound, and 100 yards of 10-pound. And again, that would most likely be just monofilament. If you got into braided or anything like that, it would probably hold less. This particular reel seems to like the 8-pound test for the type of fishing I do. I fish river almost exclusively with this reel. Smallmouth bass ranging anywhere from like 8 up to 14 inches. Red eye, panfish, things of those sorts. This reel doesn't have any ball bearings. There is some reels that Shimano makes, like the Spyrex and some of their higher end spinning reels, that will have ball bearings. This one doesn't have ball bearings. Again, we're looking at a budget entry level fishing reel here. The gear ratio on this reel is 4.1 to 1, meaning for every turn of this handle, it will turn this, for every full turn of this handle, it will turn this spool 4.1 times. So that lets you know how fast you're bringing in the line. This does have the quick fire trigger on it, which is something that a lot of spinning reels these days seem to be getting away from. I really enjoy the quick fire trigger. It allows you to be able to really get a cast out quicker. I'll move this out of the way where you can see it a little bit better. This quick fire trigger allows you to be able to get your line in that piece right there and hold that while you're casting. To me, it just makes it easier, a lot quicker to cast. For not having ball bearings, this reel is very smooth. As smooth as to be expected for a reel that cost you $17. It'd be hard to find another reel for this price that performs as well as this one does for what I use it for. Some of the other things you'll see on this reel, you've actually got a switch here that allow your handle to go in either direction, to either pull line in or take line off. If you lock it in, then it'll bring it back to casting position for this trigger. But I'll show you some video of this reel in action. A few videos catching some fish with it, and you wouldn't think so with a reel with no ball bearings and a reel of this price range, but you can cast pretty fur with it even with small baits. I'll show you these videos, and so stay tuned. Yeah, well, come off. Yeah. That was pretty. That was pretty. That's, yeah. 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 It's all the way out through here. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, it's a brute. As you can see from that video, you can cast very well with this rod. You can reel pretty smooth with this rod. Really good option for someone getting into fishing or not wanting to spend a ton of money until they decide if that's something they want to continue doing. I've been well satisfied with this purchase. If I had to do it over, I would probably buy it again. Another thought about this rod. This rod does break down into two pieces. I'll try to show you that. Just above the first eye of the rod will come apart into two pieces. As you can see here, makes it where you can stack the rod together. Makes it really easy for transport. When you get where you're going, it's easy to put back together. You just slide it in place. That's about all I have to say about this Shimano 2000. If you're interested in a good budget fishing reel rod combo, it'd be hard to beat this for the price. Appreciate y'all watching. If you like this video, just hit like and subscribe. And if you like the music on this channel, go over to Christian Guitar Hero. I have the link in the description. All the music on this channel is provided by him. Does a real good job. Go over and check him out. We'll see you next time.